To another installment of the Morning Brick. Today you've got Mark and Chris. Angie was not able to make it this morning, but we will carry on without her, and hopefully she will be able to tune in at some point.
Angie is working on a big project.
That's
right
what she's doing. Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to read the messages here.
Yeah.
All right, so we found some storage space off-site in a basement, secret bunker somewhere, and it's huge. And we are moving all of our empty boxes over there. And our empty boxes, if you've ever been in our basement, you've seen how much space they take up.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was about 14 big plastic shelving units full of empty boxes.
It's like a garage and a half worth of space,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So.
We've got like 25, 26 shelves over at this basement, and they have filled them all up with empty boxes. And we're trashing a lot of them. We just have too many.
You have extras of common
so
boxes. Yeah.
Do you know what box? Take a guess what box they found the most of.
I bet you it was city stuff.
No.
No. Huh. What's the most common box we were getting rid of?
The 501st Battle Pack. Good morning, Madeline.
That makes
The
total sense.
501st Battle Pack, they found 60 of them.
60 battle pack boxes.
And we think we might need like 5.
Yeah, we don't need like
Yeah.
dozens of them. We need just a handful.
So we are trashing 55 of those, and then the Ahsoka with the droid tank.
That's another very popular
I think
set,
there were 30 of those. So.
Well, that just shows the entrepreneurial spirit is alive and well within the Star Wars community. They're trading in those boxes for some store credit. We don't need all of them.
Thank
Oh,
you.
look at that.
I was just...
First-rate coffee service. There we go.
That's good coffee, man, thank you. Yep.
Landon's the best. Alrighty, so what do we want to dive into first, Chris? I think I want to really briefly mention that last night we had our first live stream tank battles match. That was a blast.
It was a blast.
Yeah, literally.
We usually the scores are a lot closer. I don't know what happened.
You had to lead like that.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, me and Joe got absolutely decimated the first round. You and Steven were unstoppable. And then the second elimination game, I think, was a little more balanced because it was pretty close. You guys had to kind of work through John and Grant a little bit, but it was a lot of fun. We had some new players on the field. I think Randy had never battled before. Grant, it was his second time. So it was a lot of fun. It was a little bit chaotic just because, you got the video running around seeing different scenes. They're trying to catch all the action. But I think you get a good taste of what's going on if you watch some of that video.
You basically have 2 battles going on at the same time.
Exactly.
Plus, a lot of people, so there's a lot of chatter.
Mm-hmm.
We had a couple people watching, and it was chaotic. It was a lot of noise. And then you've got people, that just make loud noises just for the heck of it.
And it's actually a tactic you can use if somebody's shooting. You can distract them, so it's fun.
Yeah. So I don't know how. I haven't gone back and watched the video.
It should be on our YouTube channel now, but if it's not, it will be very soon, and it'll be like live streamed at this date. It would have been yesterday evening at around 6:45.
So I don't know how it translated over. I know the race that we did, the live race, all of our heads got cut off.
Okay.
But hopefully the tank battles.
I know you're able to see a lot of the action going on. So it's great. There's Grumpy J. Hello everyone. How the grump is everyone?
Good morning, Skylar and Mint Brick. I think Mint Brick is in San Diego.
Okay. Awesome.
And
yeah. And we got Grumpy J. So.
I bet it's sunny there.
So. Oh yeah, it's probably sunny out in the West Coast right now, but it's kind of rainy here today. But we still got some fun things to chat about.
Let us know what you thought of the video footage of tank battles, because no matter how fun it is or how cool it looks, if we're not doing the right thing with the camera.
Yeah, if we're not able to present it in a way that's easy to access, it's not working. So let us know how it works. Tank battles was epic, says Grumpy J. Okay, so Grumpy J's happy with tank battles. That's good.
Thank you, Grumpy J.
So did you have any Lego news that you wanted to share, Chris? I've got a couple things too.
I'm excited about the rumor of the Yavin 4 UCS set.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a rumor, but it would follow the Cloud City, the Betrayal on Cloud City set.
Nice.
And I was not excited about Betrayal on Cloud City. It just looked like a big hunk of a play set.
It was too round
Yeah.
I thought it was like, and I know they're trying to fit it within that dome of Cloud City, but it's difficult. Build.
The play factor is there.
Yeah.
But there's no display factor for the Cloud City, in my opinion. And I think that the Yavin 4 has the opportunity to have a huge display factor because it could be set up like a dollhouse, kind of like Darth Vader's castle, but on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
So you've got the front, which could look totally cool, and then the back is where the play set part is.
Yeah.
So I'm really familiar with Yavin 4 because of Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh yeah, that's an area.
Huge base. And then it's really iconic because they measure a lot of things in Star Wars years as before the Battle of Yavin.
That's basically how the years work in
Yeah.
Star Wars canon and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. There's some more comments. I think they're talking about tank battles too.
Yeah, okay. Mint Brick, loved the tank battles. The Hall video with Angie was hilarious. Great acting and creativity. I think that was the Disney one. I haven't watched that yet. We're getting a lot of good comments.
I watched most of it, and people were loving it because there was a lot of singing. It was like a Disney fairy tale story, and Justin reviews some Disney sets. It was a great video. So check that out. That is recently released on our YouTube channel here at Atlanta Brick Co.
Grumpy J is suggesting more angles, maybe some dramatic music.
Dramatic music, yes.
And better competitions. Some people didn't knock down very many flags. I don't know who you could be talking about.
Yep. All right. I get it. Point taken, Grumpy. We get it.
I just made that up.
Okay. You're making our commenters look bad, Chris. But I only made 30 points that first game. How many did you make? Like 90 something?
I made 26 points in one turn, and then 25 in another. One turn, I only scored 11.
Yeah.
But it was I was on point that first.
Yeah, that was it was a little lopsided the first match. I don't know what me and Joe was not working for us. I think it's actually because I'm right-handed and Joe's left-handed. We were on the wrong sides of the table, each of us. So that's like we just were not thinking ahead. You know, it's like we should have swapped places or something, but no. But yeah.
We talked about it after we played, and we are gonna make more structures, cooler structures for the next game.
And I want to make some different tanks. I know Joe and John want to make some tanks too. So there's going to be some new infrastructure there.
So Mark had the UFO army. You've had that army for how many years?
Many years, and it's just UFO sets that have been changed up. And then we've got Joe here.
Yeah, Mark's had that for at least 4 years.
Yeah,
still is cool. That army.
It works in a pinch. I didn't have a lot of time the night before to make several tank battles armies, so it was just a filler. But it'll be improved for next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grumpy J said, "It's okay, Mark. Your UFO Nexo Knights did good, but Joe was your weakness."
I don't want to say that.
I would just like to say, in the first round, I outscored Mark.
Yes.
And in the second
got a couple
round,
more points
I was
than
the
me.
last one standing. So
It's true.
Yeah.
Really was carrying the team, actually.
Yeah, Joe technically lasted longer than me and did better statistically than me in both counts. So it wasn't Joe's fault.
And
it was
he had more cannons.
I did have more shots and I didn't land them. So
just saying.
Steven's tanks are slithery. That's all I gotta say.
What in the comments? Let us know what did you like the most? Whose army did you like the most?
I think
as
Angie
far as
was
decorations go.
Theirs was.
Yeah, Angie had a good one.
I think Randy's was better.
If you like
all
that
the angry
kind of thing.
kitties.
Yeah.
The angry kitties were better.
Exactly.
And then who else had? Of course,
Steven's are just
Stevens
spectacular.
is epic.
Yeah.
Steven has his dialed into science, and you do too, Chris. But
Yeah.
Steven was like, he was shooting at one point. He was shooting over me because he knew he could make the shots hitting Grant from behind.
And he did.
On the other end of the
Which was
table,
stupid.
and it was absolutely insulting.
It
It's
was-
like I'm not even worth shooting anymore.
That was brutal.
Yeah, that actually flustered me. It was pretty funny.
It was hilarious.
Anyway, thanks for listening to the highlights of tank battles. We could probably get into some other Lego news now. We've been chatting about it for a bit. But
I mean,
did
yeah.
you have any leaks that you knew
There's
about?
only one I know of that I haven't even studied up on this. I forgot this was
Which
happening.
one is it?
I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a rumor of a $530 Star Wars set.
The Yavin 4 one, possibly?
Yeah.
Chris just mentioned
Okay.
that. And so
Yeah,
that's the price point that it's rumored
That's
at, right?
huge.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be a big
Yeah.
set,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be the temple base, so
Yeah.
that'll be pretty epic.
That'll be pretty awesome. Let's see.
Other than that, I'm just gonna make stuff up.
I've got some things. We actually talked about this, Joe,
Yeah,
a while
we
ago,
talked
and
about
this
that.
set has been leaked for I think a week or two. We
Yeah.
haven't covered it, but I wanted to show everyone
I think we showed
a
them
very-
when we were gone.
blurry picture of a Thor: Love and Thunder set. It looks like a smaller one.
It's gross.
It features a couple characters and it has this very unusual villain.
It's so weird.
And the reason I wanted to bring it up today was because I saw it first of all as I was looking for new leaks or rumors to talk about, and the bad guy in it looks like a evil, ugly Mixel. He really does.
You're right.
He is like the
it's
ultimate.
so strange.
He looks like a zombified Mixel, and it's just
It's
really
so
weird
weird.
looking. So if it's on Lego Leaks, if you look it up on Instagram.
He also has the look of the Nightwing from the Joker Manor set.
Yeah.
You know, he's got the same wings.
Yeah.
He's got the same eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just weird.
in my opinion, this probably most likely won't even show up in the movie.
It could
and
be
we're
one of
just
those
gonna
for
have
sure.
a weird set.
Yeah, it could be one of those things where they cut it out or it's different looking. You
Yeah.
know. So yeah, and then
Ooh.
on that subject, we'd
I have
already talked
not
about
seen
the
that.
goat boat from Thor: Love and Thunder extensively. But before that, there was a
I haven't
rumor
seen that.
about a
That's
Viking
epic.
ship from the Creator 3-in-1, like kind of like the
Dude.
pirate ship or the castle. They're kind of like covering all these old Lego set themes. And this one is an image that was shared with me from a friend, and it looks kind of official, but it's really hard to tell because they can fake these so easily.
That's real. That's
It looks like there's a cropped image of a Viking ship, and what's interesting is the accessories and headgear on the figures. First of all, the shields are brick built, and the figures seem to have the old Viking helmets as well
Yeah.
as new Viking helmets on that. Looks like a female
Yeah,
character.
that does look.
She has this really cool winged helmet,
Wow.
and looks like another female
That's
character.
pretty epic. if
There's a
that's-
sea serpent.
Yeah.
The
I hope that's
sails
real.
look brick built. Looks
Which
like
makes
there's a
sense since the pirate ship was that way.
exactly a brick built raven, a couple brick built ravens, and brick built shields.
Yeah,
So
it looks spectacular.
a lot of
honestly.
stuff going on. And that image was just found on Lego Leaks, so you can probably find it there too. So that makes it a little bit more legit of a rumor. However, I would be really surprised if they had the goat boat and this for sale at the same time.
I don't know.
You
maybe.
think so?
It's
Because
just
it's
because-
two Viking ships.
Yeah, but Marvel is a licensed theme. So
It's
I
a
don't
very
think they-
different Viking ship.
Yeah,
but-
I don't think they'd have an issue with that.
I don't know. You're right, Mark. I mean, it would be weird.
It would.
It's
Yeah.
like only slightly different. There's one Viking ship that was made as a tourist attraction and it has goats pulling it, and then there's one that was kind of more of like a semi-historically accurate
Yeah.
Viking ship with
Yeah.
a sea serpent. So it's like I see that as a bit of a like. There's two
That's
Viking
true.
ships, you know. It's like they normally don't put out two big castles at the
Yeah.
same time, or like they usually have a big Star Wars ship and then they're gonna do an AT-AT instead of another big Star Wars ship.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they have something going on. You know,
That's
like
true.
they kind of diversify their portfolio. So I would almost think that this ship would be postponed further because it already was postponed from 2021.
Oh really?
Because that's what the date on the picture says.
Ah.
And so if this rumor is long standing, they
Mhm.
might just save it for 2023.
That would
Yeah.
be sad.
And that way, I mean, I'd be sad because I want to buy that set, but I think that that's a possibility. I wouldn't, it could come out next
It's
month,
true.
but it could
We've
come out
been
in a year.
hearing about this rumor for a long time.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I wonder if the rumor that we were hearing before was
The goat
goat boat.
And now this is.
And now, because people do,
Yeah.
they hear about things and then they make it.
Yeah,
And-
they
and,
make
uh,
up
they make the
whatever
artwork
they want,
for it.
Yeah.
And people are getting really good at making fake
Yeah.
Lego artwork.
That could be 100% fake,
Yeah.
and it looks legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 50-50. Who
Yeah.
knows?
You never know. But
We'll find out when Lego releases.
Yep. So the interesting Viking ship controversy going on.
Oh, we talked about those.
You already talked about this
Yeah,
for last week.
Those weird ones. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Did you show the picture?
Yeah.
Okay. So we covered the Avatar head mold leak. It looks pretty legit, but it could be fake. Because somebody could just have 3D printed that in their
They're
basement.
very interesting.
So-
I mean, I guess they're accurate, but they just look weird to me. I
Mhm.
don't know. That whole movie looks weird to me.
Yeah. It's I would like to see them just because he could make some cool aliens. but,
That we talked about, but I mean, you could show it again.
I'll show the
I'm-
image really quick.
I'm really excited to see what that comes in.
So you got this ghost shell for
Oh yeah, that's
I'm-
so
I'm-
awesome.
I really
Did
like.
you guys
that.
talk about Peach's Castle?
I think that came out
Yeah.
last Wednesday morning. Yeah.
Good. I wasn't here last week or even
Or
the week before.
that. Mark's
So
just
I'm catching up.
up.
But I do like the Viking ship controversy is interesting. I'd love to hear what other people think.
Yeah.
If they think it's going to come out at the same time, or if they think that there's only going to be one Viking ship.
Yeah,
Obviously, the
I-
Marvel one takes
I
precedence
could
because
see.
the movie.
I think that one comes out in May. The
Yeah.
Goat Boat.
Mhm.
I could be wrong, but I think it's May, and then have that one come out in the fall.
Mhm.
That could possibly happen, or it could be like January 1st set. You know, I
Mhm.
feel like that's enough time that they wouldn't really
Yeah.
care.
I just feel like they aren't going to release them the same day. You know,
No,
that
I
just,
doubt they'd be the same way. That wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. Lights inside the Ghost Force shield. Oh yeah. So
Ooh, that would look epic.
that would be pretty neat because it needs a little illumination, not too bright, but just a subtle.
Yeah, but it definitely is a cool piece.
Have you guys seen the wireless lights?
Yeah. So you have the bricks, and then if you put the power source near enough, it'll light up.
Yeah.
So
It's non-Lego,
Mhm.
and they sent us an email to resell their products,
Mhm.
but it's still really new, you know, and
Mhm.
it is really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, you've got a base that's almost this big,
Mm-hmm.
and like maybe at least 6 inches in diameter, and then anything as long as the lights are near that,
Mm-hmm. Lights up.
they light up.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. So the lights are tiny,
Yeah,
and
but
so
you can just put them wherever.
you could do a lot more with it, not having those wires hiding. it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Wires get annoying when you're trying to put them in stuff like
I'm
that.
pretty sure that's the same technology used in like a wireless phone
Yeah.
charger, or
Yeah,
even
I'm
like
sure.
they're even developing that for cars now. You can just drive over a spot and it'll charge your car.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome.
it's pretty neat.
What do we have coming up for Between the Studs?
We've
Yeah,
got
we got a cool one coming.
so me and Joe are going to discuss all things shipping
Yeah.
and the website.
Boy,
and
that
some-
sounds fascinating.
It really is a lot more fascinating.
If you're a
than-
regular customer here, you're gonna want to watch this video. I'm just saying because it
It's gonna
sounds
be awesome.
boring, but me and Joe make it interesting. First of all, secondly, you get to know about how we sell things and how things are shipped, how things are listed, so you can get really behind the scenes, literally between the studs
Mhm.
of what this store
Didn't
is
you
about.
do like an hour and a half of finance?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You're. I mean.
You have your own financial advice column, Chris. Come on,
Yeah.
you got the shipping and
This one's
listing.
not that long either.
Joe
so.
does do a good job with shipping.
Yeah, I mean that's
And
one of my main.
He,
things.
you know, we try not to ship built sets out, but because of the sale that we have going on right now,
We're shipping
people
them
are
out.
buying a lot of built sets,
Mhm.
and Joe's shipping them out. And people are saying, "Hey, it's getting here in." Well, I
Relatively-
wouldn't say one piece, but
It's in good
barely
it's
condition.
getting
anything is
here
getting-
pretty
yeah.
good. Yeah.
And you guys will see how I do that on the video.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he
it's
reveals his secrets of how he magically preserves most of a built set for people
I mean,
to receive.
one of the sets I sent out, I sent Ninjago City docks and this Ninjago City built in one package.
So those are
Yeah.
huge, elaborate, thousands
Yeah.
and thousands of piece sets, and apparently they made it pretty much
They made
complete.
it in pretty much 100%.
And we
condition.
did have a customer in last week who wanted us to ship the Silent Mary.
I'm so glad he decided to take that. But he ended up taking it with him
Yes.
instead of having to ship it to his house, and I was very thankful.
The
I
Silent
didn't want to
Mary
do that one.
is one of those sets that really doesn't stay together, even
It's-
on a table.
it's so
like
bad.
it'll just fall apart. You breathe on it too hard,
It's,
it'll fall
it's a
apart.
display piece.
Yeah.
It is definitely a
we
display
had a
piece.
customer. He was an adult. He was in his probably 60s, and he had been coming in and buying a lot from us. He
Mhm.
was buying a lot online.
Mhm.
He was local, and he came in one day with his entire collection and said, "I want to get rid of all of it."
Wow.
And he was so frustrated, and it was all because the Silent Mary was up on a shelf, and his wife's cat
Oh no.
went
Mhm.
and knocked it down
Ah,
into a 1,000 pieces, and
That's
he was
terrible.
done with it.
Yep.
He said, "No more.
Wow.
I'm done with Lego."
Wow, that really
Wow,
stinks.
it ended his Lego career.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Bricklore said he just got his first mail order from you guys last week. A++++.
Sweet. Awesome.
Hey.
Good.
Glad to hear
Thank
it, man.
you, Bricklore.
That is good. Yeah, so tune into the shipping video that's coming out this Friday,
Yeah.
excuse me. And then after that, we got a bunch of stuff we're releasing. We got, commission builds discussions. We've got the thing we were doing for the school about just fun stuff
Yeah.
about us,
Yeah.
actually. a lot of these next few videos will kind of feature our
Mhm.
cast of characters in our store,
Mhm.
fun stuff like that. So
And we have another one that I haven't talked to you about yet,
Mhm.
but we have a lot of non-production parts and colors.
do.
Yeah.
We might have 50 plus.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh,
right
piece-
now,
Yeah.
pieces that Lego does not officially make in these colors.
Mhm.
So one of them is a 2x4 light flesh brick.
Which is weird.
It
Yeah,
is
like
weird.
skin tone brick. It's
Yeah,
very weird.
But if you were making a big
Yeah.
mosaic or not a mosaic but a sculpture,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you
That
would,
would be
you would
great.
need that
Yeah.
for that light flesh. So
Mhm.
Yeah, there's
Um,
some cool pieces.
I would like
for
to
sure.
talk about that. That'd be a great one to talk
Yeah.
about.
Absolutely.
Because the rare parts are good. The rare parts are
Mhm.
really popular. The rare parts
Mhm.
videos. So if we were to do a non-production
Non-production
parts one, that would be
Yeah,
interesting.
rarer than rare parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
are rare parts. These are not parts.
we could have some fun with that, and I mean we might as well cover it. I even have a little piece at home, a base plate with all my non-production colors that I have. Some of which we have, and some which we don't have. So I'll bring them.
Nice.
But
We've got Star Wars Episode 3 coming up soon in the
Yeah.
next couple weeks, probably.
yeah, we'll be filming and getting that out soon. We're getting everyone lined up for
Mhm.
that. So
And we've got a new employee that is a massive Star Wars fan, and he's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's really good, Ethan. So he'll be
He'll be on it.
starring on that
we'll
one.
be introducing Ethan on
Yeah.
that video. Yeah.
and testing out his knowledge.
He'll have to bring his rack of Anakin
Mhm.
Skywalkers. He has all but one Anakin.
Yeah. Well, he
Yeah.
said, he
Which
said
one
he
does he
actually had
have?
all of them.
He doesn't have the one from the 2013 gunship, I think. The one from
Oh,
episode
yeah.
2 with
Yeah.
the different color hair.
That's
It's crazy.
And Joe, what are you doing on the Joy of Building tomorrow night? Were you guys doing something special?
Nah, I don't think so. No.
You never make deals with Steven and Chris.
Okay, so Steven coerced me yesterday during tank battles. He said we made a deal, but he just told me what we were gonna do. He's like, "Hey, you guys lose," and they were already up by a lot. He goes, "If you guys lose, then you have to build a Nexo-Knight set. If I lose, or no, I have to build Chima. If he
Mhm.
lost, he had to build
Nexo-Knight.
Nexo-Knight set." I was like, "Well, that's not fair. You guys are already gonna win." He's like, "All right, sounds like a good deal," and then he walked off, and I was like, "What?" So apparently,
Steven bamboozled you completely. What happened?
Yeah, so
Oh.
apparently he's gonna talk to you guys tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to build a Chima set.
Oh my goodness. Well, actually, Steven was saying I might be able to show up and be between you guys reading the comments, so you can focus on your set,
And he's just gonna.
he's
be
gonna
there.
build a set too.
Oh, we can both.
Well, he was
can
gonna
build
he was
Nexo-Knights.
gonna build Nexo-Knights for you, yeah, or something.
We'll
Maybe
figure it
one that
out.
was picked
We
up.
should have a split screen where
Oh,
Mark and Steven are, in Steven's building, and then Joe's off in the corner
like way back
in
here.
a dark lit room building a Chima set with gloves, big winter gloves.
Oh
on.
no!
Like
Boxing
oven
gloves.
mitts.
Yeah.
Oven mitts.
Boxing
Yeah.
gloves.
Oh my goodness. No, we'll figure something out.
Yeah,
It-
yeah.
it's
It'll be a
possibility.
different one. It'll be a different one for sure.
It might have a few more characters than
And some
normal.
tears. Tears will be shed.
Yeah.
Tears, yes, yes.
We got another compliment on Joe's shipping by T Valkyrie.
Appreciate it, guys.
They said you do a great job getting orders out to them.
Awesome. I'll hear it.
Craig is on. He was here watching
Yeah.
tank battles last night. Hey, Craig.
Yeah. What's up, man?
We should have. I didn't even think of it. We should have talked about it. You could have been on the morning brick with us here.
That's true.
But he, not Lego, but thoughts on new Lord of the Rings series trailer.
Oh,
We've talked about
Yeah.
this almost every week.
It's kind of. We just don't know.
you guys.
Because we
are
really
fans.
like Lord of the Rings. I've read the books
Many times.
over the course of 30-ish years, many times, and
I've read them a few.
Joe's read them a few, and we're huge Lord of the Rings and Hobbit fans, and Similarian,
Silmarillion.
and
You always pronounce stuff wrong.
yeah, I do pronounce things wrong.
It's okay.
Because well, when you're reading things,
Yeah, it's
you're
different.
making it
You
up
read
in
them
your head.
first and then watched the movies. I watched
Yeah.
the movies and then read them.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
So the trailer, honestly, I like powerful characters such as
Yeah.
Aragorn
Mhm.
and
Gandalf. And,
Gandalf and Gimli, Legolas. I like fighters.
yeah,
you
no,
know?
for sure.
And in the trailer, of course, you're not really seeing
Not much.
a fighter.
It's barely a teaser at that point.
It's
But
just
yeah.
like.
But neither is Frodo, Sam, Merry, or Pippin.
Sam is literally my favorite.
They're not.
character.
Yeah, he's your favorite character. They're awesome. It wouldn't be a movie without him. And so I'm fine with the trailer.
It didn't really get me excited either. It just was like kind of all over the place. So I'm just gonna have to wait and see.
And you know they're gonna put some really creepy bad guys in there.
Oh yeah.
So it's
be
gonna be
awesome
great.
if more Gotham.
Yeah, I have mild concerns just because I know Amazon. Initially, this was supposed to be kind of like a competition for Game of Thrones, and I'm just worried about the purpose of it because it's like Lord of the Rings is really cool,
Yeah.
and Amazon does good stuff, but are they doing it to try and make it a new Game of Thrones, or are they doing it to try and make a new Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't think that Rings have the same vibe
No, they don't.
by any means.
No.
So if there's kind of doing it for the wrong reasons, I don't know if it'll turn out as well as it could.
We'll see.
So we'll see.
We'll see
So
for sure.
that's my only concern. With that I don't know that much about either of these properties or what. I'm not in the loop at all. But just from the background of what's the point of it,
Mm-hmm.
I have a few like it might be a little weird.
Yeah.
It might be good. It might be weird. We'll see.
Mayor is challenging me. Maybe I wonder if there's actually coffee in that mug.
There's coffee in there. Yeah.
There barely is any left.
It's it's instant coffee. I figured that I can get this down to 10 cents a cup if I drink half a scoop of instant coffee every morning, and I can drink more of it that way.
If you want, I got a napkin over here. We can just dab a little and show people, but that's disgusting. So we're not gonna do that.
It's disgusting.
Any other comments? Any other things we want to discuss Lego news wise?
Also, Mayor is asking if you went to LSU, how are you in Georgia?
I didn't go to LSU. I'm from Louisiana, so
Mhm.
this is my home state. So I just root for him.
And your dad came here for work, right?
Yeah, from the
And-
movie industry.
For the movie
Mhm.
industry, yeah, because they're filming a lot of movies here.
Yeah,
And
He works in special effects, right? Yes.
yeah, and
Yeah.
teacher driving. Yeah,
and they're filming a lot of stuff right now.
they always are.
Like you see signs, the casting signs everywhere
Oh,
you
yeah.
go around here.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing The Walking Dead in downtown Noonan right now, and there's pictures that our local newspaper is posting up with zombies walking downtown, and somebody's carrying a head.
Oh my goodness. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll never be able to escape zombies here in southern Atlanta area. So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I feel like there was one more thing, and there was. This is actual Lego news. It's another rumor. It's a new Lego art set. It's the Rolling Stones,
Oh, okay.
and
I know I've heard of them.
I'm a huge fan of the Rolling Stones.
I'll listen to it if they're on.
I just hope it's not like the Beatles in that it's just a bunch of white guys, random, and they are random looking
Yeah.
white guys, on a mosaic, because that doesn't look good.
No,
I would
it's-
rather see like the Rolling Stones have a really classic tongue sticking out
Mhm.
logo.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Mhm.
And like
Um,
album covers are awesome. They're
Album
art.
covers
you know?
would be amazing. A lot of people got put out of work when they stopped doing album covers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that I think that's some of the most iconic things of music is the album covers and the art that was generated for that, because it's like it immediately recognize song or even things that you like. It's
Mhm.
really nostalgic. So I hope
we got like 5 more minutes here.
Okay.
In the comments, what's your favorite Stones song?
I don't know what song.
Mine would have to be there's two. I would say two. They have a lot of hits.
Mhm.
Like 20 hits, plus, maybe more than that. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but we liked watching a Vietnam War TV show back in the 80s called Tour of Duty,
Mm-hmm.
and they used the opening song was Paint It Black
Mm-hmm.
by Rolling Stones. And then, so that's always one of my favorites just because of that TV show. And then Ruby Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday.
Yeah, never heard of either of those.
They named the restaurant after the Stones song.
Mm.
Probably. I made that up. I bet it's true.
They
I bet it's
definitely did.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Paint It, Bricklore says Paint It Black for sure.
Mhm.
Mint Brick says Wild Horses.
Mhm.
Very good. Yeah, they had so many hits.
or Miss You, yeah.
So, yeah. And that's gonna. I bet this revives the Stones a little bit too if they come out with it.
Exactly. They could certainly get a couple of re-listens on.
I'm thinking.
Streaming.
I'm thinking with a lot of this stuff, you know, like Lego. In the past, toy companies have had to buy the license rights to make toys
Mm-hmm.
for the movies or
Mhm.
something. Lego is so popular now. Like they don't even have to pay for advertising.
Mm-hmm.
No.
People do it for them.
Oh yeah.
So people might be paying them to say, "Hey,
You want to do
I'm
this?
trying
that?
to reach Lego fans,
Yeah.
which is almost everybody now.
Yeah.
So I'll pay you to make a Lego set for me."
Yeah. It's
I wouldn't be
quite awesome.
surprised if it was either free or they were like
Yeah.
making it worth their while. Yeah, I would not be surprised if the tables
Yeah.
completely turned for Lego and they're now like,
Yeah.
okay, we'll do your band. You know, it's
Yeah. So it sounds like Bricklor's a big Stones fan. He saw them in Pittsburgh in October.
that's cool.
Cool.
So that's pretty
Yeah.
recent. That's awesome.
They were here. Actually, this is interesting. So they were here in October, or around that time frame,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a big stadium tour, and they were not selling enough tickets. So it was at Mercedes-Benz, but that's a huge venue.
Yeah, it's gigantic. So.
But they weren't selling enough tickets, so and the Stones are about as big as it gets.
Yeah.
They're just not super relevant.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they're not like
Anymore, because
modern
they haven't.
hits,
They're not
yeah.
coming out with new stuff,
Mhm.
and nothing has revived them. So they had to get at the last minute. They got Zach Brown
Mm-hmm.
to open for them.
Yeah.
And they started selling tickets again because Zach Brown is
He's very popular here.
and
for
he's
sure.
very popular here, and he lives down the street.
Yeah.
So his daughter danced with my daughter
Mhm.
at dance, and we see at Compass, you know,
Oh yeah.
and there's Zach Brown sightings all over the place.
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
He's a musician.
Oh.
We're talking
Hey,
about
that makes
music, Joe.
sense.
Hey, Brian with Brook for Bricks is on. Hey, Brian, what's up?
Mhm.
Good morning.
We're at the 30-minute mark. Is there anything else we want to discuss? We got any more leaks or news or anything you want to mention about stuff coming up? We're good?
I think so. I think
right.
that's about
I'll
it.
close this out.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We sure appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed some of our Lego news and chit chat. Definitely hit the like button, leave us a comment, subscribe if you enjoy Lego content. We be posting new stuff all week. We've got so many great videos coming out we talked about, and more to come after that. So definitely
Yep.
tune in. We'll see you guys. Thanks a bunch.
Peace.
Signing out.